Man, whatever. You want to be a hoe.
Leave me alone.
You, Alice, everybody.
Leave me alone.
Welcome to the Love and Pain Show, where we show you the challenges of finding love and we break it down for you. I'm your host, Chuck I, and I'm going to guide you through this process. So sit back and let's learn together as we watch these situations and give you the correct way to deal with them. Let's start our first video.
You just a nasty bitch. Like the fuck? You want your life back because you want to suck random dicks. Bitch, I know 5 niggas done hit you. Said all them niggas done said the same shit about you. You's a hoe. You was gonna fuck said and me la.
No, I wasn't. Me not even my fucking
Man,
time.
whatever. You's a hoe. You want to be a hoe.
Leave me alone.
You,
please.
Alice, everybody.
Leave me alone.
This is not the proper way to deal with this situation. He thinks by shaming her will change her, but he's only escalating the situation, and the situation almost turned deadly. Check out this next video where he escalates the situation. Check this out.
Crazy ass.
I never have a fucking good day. I'm not gonna fucking work. Fucking stressed out. I'm so sick of this shit.
You getting mad because you a hoe and I put it out
No
there?
fucking hoe.
You is a hoe.
I'm sick of
You is a hoe.
You're
a hoe.
You're my
You're a
fucking problem.
hoe. A hoe.
I'm gonna kill myself.
No, hey, put that gun down. Stop playing, bro. Put that gun down. Put that gun down. Put that gun down. Put that gun down. Yeah, I got you on camera. I got you on camera now. Talking about you gonna kill yourself. You grabbing the motherfucking gun. See, you done lost your motherfucking mind, Tiffany. The fuck is wrong with you?
It's you my fucking
Put that gun
problem.
down.
I'm sick of your ass.
Put that gun down.
Get the fuck away from me.
Put
I'm
that
sick
gun
of
down.
You. I'm sick of you.
Put the gun down.
The same gun that you shot in the fucking air, bitch.
I didn't shoot in the air. You shot it. Look at you. Man, put that gun down. You about to go to work, and you right here got a whole fucking gun in your hand talking about you gonna kill yourself crying. It's the second time now.
I'm not going to work.
Man, put the gun down.
What the hell is he thinking about? So what if she's a hoe? She's an armed security guard, and she could have killed him and probably gotten away with it. You know what I'm saying? Because he kept on provoking her, and when she started screaming, man, you need to chill out, bro. You didn't push her to the edge too far, man. You know what I'm saying? You cannot, like, when people start getting emotional, especially when they have a gun, things can get deadly. If you find out your partner is cheating, leave them. Like, what is all this, man? Like, what's all this gonna prove? If like I said, if she was cheating on you and all that, you should have just left the situation alone and just let her be who she is, man. Be glad that that the vagina was available for you. Like, you sitting up here getting mad and everything. Like, what's that going to do, man? Like I said, she just ain't the woman for you, man. Or just like keep having sex with her. I just don't understand, man, how some of these cats be getting all emotional and because their woman is, they find out somebody that they know, is a hoe. So what? It's not gonna, what's it gonna do, man? But anyway, let me show you a better way that you deal with a situation, because that situation right there, really, it could have been deadly. Do never, if somebody, especially if they have a gun, never keep provoking somebody when they have a gun and they're emotional, and you, like I said, you putting them on blast, because anything can happen. But let's go to the second video. And this is, I think I like the way that this guy handled it a lot better. So let me cue up this video right here. Hold on. Here we go.
I'm not even mad, bro, but she gotta go, bro. Feel me? She got DCF problems. She got all type of stuff, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is really crazy.
Can you chill out?
This is crazy, bro. I don't know how you. Well, you know what? That don't even matter, bro. But dude, she got 2 kids, bro. She like, if you see my daughter's on the ground, bro.
She's not on the ground.
Like, no, seriously, she's on the ground, bro.
She's on a cushion on the ground. You know she sleeps on the ground.
Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Look at my daughter, bro. Look how my daughter is on the ground.
Sebastian, what are you doing?
Look how my daughter is on the ground. You got that. You got it, bro. You got it. you got it, bro.
Okay. See, that's a much better way of dealing with that situation. If you ever come across and find out that your partner is cheating, never get mad at the other person, because you don't know what kind of lies that she told him. You know what I'm saying? She's already, if she's a cheater, there's no limit to what she would do to cheat. So don't never come at the other guy. I think that's sucker shit anyway. If you come at the other guy when he's, when she's the one that's cheating on you and possibly on him, you don't know what's going on. So I think he came in there, he was calm. He didn't try to confront the dude, on some rah-rah stuff. And, and that, like I said, it's because I'm telling you, man, people be playing games and people can get killed. You know what I'm saying? You could really get killed playing these games, man. When somebody that's emotional and they really care about you or whatever the case may be, and you out here sleeping with all these different people, things can happen, man. So you got to be careful, man. So yeah, don't never, ever do that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, she was raggedy anyway. She had babies on the floor while she over there having sex with the other guy. I mean, damn. I mean, if you're going to be raggedy, put your babies on the bed and then you be on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of shit is this, man? I just don't know. Like, I mean, people are just raggedy, man. Like, that's just crazy. You got babies down there, man. Things could have really got ugly. So she was lucky. Okay. So we're going to go into this next one is a question that somebody had. And we're going to go into the question. Hold on one second. Let me cue this up. Here we go.
I've been in a relationship with my girlfriend for 6 months. I recently found out that she was lying about something. And when I confronted her, she stopped answering my phone calls. She stopped returning my text. I really like her. How do I get her back? Please help. Okay, listen, no matter how bad you are hurt, you are a man. You always operate out of a position of strength, regardless of the situation. You stick your chest out, you lick your wounds, and you keep moving. Now, if she won't even own up to what she did and you're apologizing to her, you're creating a monster. And quite frankly, she's going to lose respect for you anyway. So what you have to do is stop calling, stop texting, and let her come back to you. And if she does come back humble and owns up to her lies, then you can work it out. If she doesn't, my advice for you, it's a good thing that it only was 6 months. Then, hey, it's good, hey, leave that situation because she didn't waste no more of your time.
All right. Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, if somebody won't own up to their wrong, man, then what do you really have then? Because nobody is, if you can't fess up to what you did wrong, how can it be corrected? Because you don't even think nothing's wrong. I've been with people like that and they call them, people, crazy, whatever you want to call them. But man, like I said, if they won't own up to it, I wouldn't even mess with them, man. And it's never going to change. Let's get to some of these views. Let me see. All right, Mike Booker, he got out in the way quickly. Yeah. All right. Then we got, let me see. All right. Let me see some of these questions. Yeah, it's dangerous, man. Like I said, man, I think that was in reference to the last video where the guy came in there, and it's crazy. And like I said, yeah, it's too easy to get killed quick, man. You can't be playing with people's feelings out here in these days, man. It's crazy out here, so, I got to be careful, man, when you do stuff like that. But anyway, like I said, y'all, appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm on here on a solo tip tonight. So y'all just got me and we're going to go through, like I said, we're going to learn today and we're going to check out some of these videos and then, we're going to respond to them and see how you should properly respond. All right. So check it out. Let's see. We're going to go to the next video. Hold on one second. And this is a modern day woman perspective. Check this out.
A man that has to see is not a man for me. Ladies, stop letting these play with y'all. If you ask a man for something and he says, I have to see, run fast. He has no money. He's poor.
Man, what the hell is this, man? People like, women just look at us like we a damn ATM machine or something like that, man. That's why I say the first rule in relationships that I always say is I don't never start off tricking anyway. I don't trick anyway, but I'm just saying, but never start off the game. You just giving up money and everything because you would think that she would want to like you, even more so than your money. Because listen, if you can operate in your relationship and y'all can stay true to each other without money, then it has staying power. But because what happens, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you lose your job, then what, she gonna go to the next guy that he's, he got a job or whatever. I don't play them type of games, man. We're gonna have a genuine time with each other. And we're gonna have We gotta have a good time, and that's how it's gonna go down, man. Shoot, it's not gonna be based on me giving you stuff. She talking about if he ain't got it, it ain't for me. I mean, shit. Well, if he's a responsible man and has bills, maybe he don't have it right then. So if, like I said, if you got to dealing with these type of females that's that flaky, man, then shit. Hey, have at it. But anyway, hold on. Let's go to. Let me see. We got okay. So we're gonna go to the story of the week. Okay. This lady right here, her name was Edwina Brown, and you just won't even believe this, man. Like, she was dating someone, right? And her ex-boyfriend came and shot her boyfriend up, right? And 2 weeks later, she married the dude that shot her boyfriend up. Just let me play the story. Hold on. Let's play the story. You ain't gonna believe this shit.
On the evening of March 27, a 36-year-old woman was brutally gunned down inside her own home by none other than her own husband. But what made this story even more shocking was something that happened over 10 years earlier. That same man had planned a deadly ambush to kill her and her boyfriend. She survived the attack, but her boyfriend didn't. Shockingly, just 2 weeks later, she married the man who had taken her boyfriend's life. Now the same man ended her life too, for one of the most senseless reasons. This is the heartbreaking case of Edwina Brown.
Man, can you believe the nerve of her, man? To marry the guy that killed your boyfriend? Like, damn, what the hell is going on? And then as you find out later that karma came for her a lot later. Let's go ahead and dig into the second part of the video, and then we'll talk about it. It's the second part.
This is your man.
Yes.
Look at the screen.
That's mine. And
that's what you're going to settle for.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
Relationship started like any ordinary romance, with Edwina perhaps seeing potential in him. But beneath the surface, Danny harbored a dangerous possessiveness that he kept hidden.
I got you.
Edwina eventually recognized the warning signs and made the difficult decision to leave him. She found love again with 22-year-old Daniel Hill, a man who treated her with kindness and respect. But Danny refused to let her go. Consumed by jealousy and rage, Danny believed that Edwina belonged only to him. If he couldn't have her, no one could.
Yeah, and then like I said, what happened was 10 years later, after she married the guy that killed her ex-boyfriend, he ended up killing her. So like I said, regardless of men or women, you got to pay attention to the signs, because it's just like a movie. People will reveal themselves, and you got to believe when they reveal themselves, man. Like if somebody has a propensity towards like violence in the beginning, they might yell or they might get, and act like they're about to flex on you or whatever the case may be. I'm telling you, eventually they're going to treat you just like the person that got them mad before you. So you got to actually see how people treat you, how people treat other people is an indicative part on how they'll treat you. You know what I'm saying? Like when things get tough. And one thing that people do too is like, especially in an abusive situation, they'll try to like isolate you from your loved ones, because they know that your loved ones, will try to protect you. And that's one part of what an abuser does, is try to isolate you from your loved ones. So, stay keen to the facts, because, things like this happen all the time. And, I just hate to see that, because sometimes people like, you don't know how you get into these situations, but it always starts with like one act. Like, one day, you might want to go somewhere and they be like, no, don't go, stay here, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like as a control thing. And they just then they'll just keep working you over to the left until they have complete control over you. So you just got to, be careful and watch out for, these type of people, especially somebody that killed your ex-boyfriend. I mean, what the hell is going on, man? This is crazy. So, okay, let's go on. And we're going to get on now. Now, like I said, this type of thing happens. And this is crazy, because we all live in a vacuum. And sometimes, people, like, since relationships don't work out, they find other means to have a relationship with people. So check this out, man. This is crazy. What the hell is that, man? She treating the dog like it's her man or something like that. Like I said, man, I mean, you know, having pets, like I said, is a safe way for people to have like a relationship, and you know, and it's safe because you know that the dog is always going to be there for you, gives you companionship. It's something that relies on you for nourishment. It's almost like a pseudo child, but it won't, you know, it's going to do everything you tell it to do. You'll keep it inside, and you don't have to worry about it ever leaving you. You know what I'm saying? So these are the type of times that we live in. Like I said, that don't really amaze me because that's how people act these days, man, because you know we're not staying together as humans, so you're finding other alternatives to have an emotional bond with someone. And as you see, I mean, damn, I mean, she was pampering that, you know. But the thing that be killing me too is like, why do people like they do this with animals, but then they won't, like, you know, but if they have like their man or something, then they're not going to pamper their man like that, but they would do it with animals. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense to me, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, man, that's just crazy just to see stuff like that happen, man, where, you know, people are taking the animals and giving them the affection that a human being should get. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So let's go on back to our next video. Like I said, we're going to do a couple more videos and then we out of here. Here we go. Hold on. This one. Okay. Here we go. Now, hold on. Yeah, we're going to get deep on this one. Hold on. This is Steve Smith. He just got busted for having an affair with somebody's wife. Steve Smith used to be a receiver for the Carolina Panthers, and I guess he had an affair with somebody, you know, that was on staff or whatever the case may be. And he actually he got busted to do recording on the phone. Let's check this out and then we'll talk about it. Here we go.
Good stuff.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Now, if someone's got you on the phone, you can't even up.
See, he just got set up right there. See, they got laws, man, like in the Carolinas. South Carolina got a law where they would charge you with a homewrecker act. You know what I'm saying? Where if you destroy a household, then you can get sued for it. So by him just saying he was sorry on there, he pretty much put himself in that position to where now he's going to have to pay for I'm telling you, he's going to get sued now. You know what I'm saying? And it's messed up because it's like, listen, you mean to tell me your wife throws it at me and I'm responsible for her recklessness? Why do I got to pay for it? You know what I'm saying? She's the one that's cheating on her husband, but they putting it on Steve Smith like he was a villain. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I don't agree with that law, because I mean, damn, you know what I'm saying? How can we, I mean, damn, anybody could get tricked into that game. Like I said, when I was younger, I mean, I dealt with some married women, you know what I'm saying? I didn't mess up their household, but I did deal with married women, and, you know, shoot, I mean, shit, you know, and a lot of times, I mean, they the ones that was more aggressive than me. She said he sounds soft. I mean, hey, the dude was soft, but so what? I mean, it's not, it ain't Steve Smith's fault. She's the one that gave it to him. He ain't take it. So what the hell is he being, you know, what the hell is he, why would he have to pay for that? That's the other dude's wife. She's the one that was tripping, man. What else she say? That woman be saying about men, why fight the woman? Go after the one who's loyal. Who owes loyalty. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go after the one who owes loyalty. I mean, shit. Because I mean, what the hell? Like that one right there, man. That just really throws me, man. Because like I said, man, it's so much cheating and stuff going on, and I mean, you could just get tricked into, you can get thrown into a trick bag, man, and just be, you know, you can get caught up in that situation. And like I said, if you got money, you got to be careful who you laying down with, man, because it's a price to pay for having sex now. Like if you don't get it, they're gonna get you on the back end. If you affiliate with any person that needs money, all they got to do is go to the court and say you did it, and you're in trouble, man. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, okay. Dante says, yeah, that's crazy all around. Yeah, man, it's ridiculous, man. That that these things can happen nowadays. But like I said, I think when you go down south and especially down like South Carolina and stuff like that, it's really old school. They have traditional laws and stuff like that. And they don't like do abortions. They do traditional like families. They that's what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's almost part of the Bible Belt where everything is more deeply religious. Even though there's a lot of racism going on, but still, I mean, so there's it's a lot of things on the law book that we could be charged with, and that we really don't know about. So we got to be careful on what we do, especially those of us that have money. Hey man, there's a price to pay for that. So you just got to be careful, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, y'all, appreciate y'all for tuning in. This was our first episode where we just wanted to go over a couple videos and and just show y'all what the current events is. So we're gonna be doing something every week. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And please like and subscribe to the page. And so we can, make this thing bigger. And if you got any questions or whatever that you would like me to go over or whatever, because we're going to be getting, deep into a lot of topics, then please just let me know. But yeah, so I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all until next time. Peace.